What's up, Giants fans? Back at it with another New York Giants video. It's been a while. Happy to be back recording a video here. Took a little break, with OTAs. Wanted to observe, watch some film on these rookies we got, some of these UDFAs. Definitely excited to talk about the schedule coming up. But for today, I want to talk about the newest New York football Giant, Elijah Riley. Signed after getting a workout yesterday, a DB, entering his fifth NFL season. I remember when this guy was coming out of the 2020 NFL draft. Unfortunately, he did not get drafted. He was picked up as a UDFA by the Philadelphia Eagles, spent 2 seasons there, spent some time with the Jets in 2021 after getting waived by the Eagles, played 7 games for them. That was the year everybody was hurt on the Jets defense. Wound up getting 45 tackles that year and a sack, and then spent the last 2 seasons with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Played in a career-high 13 games, 50 defensive snaps, 216 special team snaps, had a sack, and just 7 career starts and 30 career games. But I like this addition for the Giants because it adds depth, it adds experience. We know the Giants have a lot of young players in their secondary, whether it be at corner or safety, and I think a lack of special teams experience, right? We know the Giants brought back Darnay Holmes, who was on a contract year last year. Hasn't really worked out for him here in Big Blue, so it's possible he could get cut this offseason. Aaron Robinson, 3rd-round pick of 2021, hasn't played the last 2 seasons. He might be a cut candidate. Trey Hawkins, 6th-round pick out of last year, really couldn't develop him. Maybe this is a guy that could leapfrog him on the depth chart. I'm not so sure. But I like this addition. Not only did he play his college ball at West Point, he is a native of Port Jefferson, Long Island, New York. So coming back home to the New York, New Jersey area. And there is a tie here. New Giants special teams coordinator Michael Ghobrial was his assistant special teams coordinator when he was with the Jets in 2021. Of course, we know Ghobrial coming over from the Jets. He was their assistant special teams guy for the last 3 seasons. So bringing in a guy he's very familiar with, this could bode in a potential roster spot in 2024 with the Giants for Elijah Riley if he has a good camp and preseason. Like I said, he's got a shot to make the roster. Special teams experience, likely competing with Darnay Holmes and Trey Hawkins. So that's the addition. Now, addition by subtraction. You gain one, you got to lose one. The Giants part ways. They waive injured running back Gary Brightwell, 2021 6th-round draft pick. Of course, we know several of the Giants' 2021 draft picks no longer on the roster. We know Kadarius Toney got traded a little less than 2 years ago. Ellerson Smith was waived, had some injury problems last season. Rodarius Williams is gone as well. So I think the only draft pick left from that class is Azeez Ojulari. I can't really think of anybody else off the top of my head. That's how bad the class was. And Robinson, who's hurt. Terrible draft class by Dave Gettleman. But Brightwell was a 6th-round pick, played in 37 career games for Big Blue, just 41 rushing attempts. Last year had a hamstring injury, only 7 games in 2023. We know the Giants brought in Devin Singletary to replace Saquon Barkley. They retained Eric Gray entering his 2nd year with the team, and they drafted Tyrone Tracy Jr. in addition to signing Dante Turbo Miller. So there are 4 really good running backs there in the room for the Giants. And, even though Singletary's not going to be a Saquon Barkley, he's a serviceable back on a much cheaper contract. And the Giants' writing was on the wall for Gary Brightwell. So now that's 3 running backs from last year's team gone. Barkley, Brightwell, and now Breida as well. So those 3 are gone. Wish Gary Brightwell nothing but the best, even though it didn't really work out with the Giants. Elijah Riley, the newest member of the New York Football Giants. Folks, let me know what you think in the comments section below about this addition. I'm interested to see your thoughts. Again, my verdict, nothing more than a special teamer, but there is a tie with the Giants special teams coordinator. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on all of our social media platforms, ring the bell for notifications. Appreciate you all. And without further ado, let's go Big Blue.